Nintendo plans Switch model with bigger Samsung OLED display. According to Bloomberg and this article that's been put out by them 2 days ago, as of this recording, it was updated yesterday. Bloomberg has been pretty on point, mainly because they have Jason Schreier doing articles for them, who has been very accurate with his leaks, being a gaming insider. He's always been pretty accurate with that sort of thing, so even though this isn't by him, it's still by this website. And even though this isn't confirmed by Nintendo themselves, this is still most likely going to end up happening. Nintendo plans to unveil a model of its Switch gaming console equipped with a bigger Samsung OLED display this year, hoping a larger touchscreen can prop up demand in time for the holidays. People familiar with the plan said Samsung Display Co. will start mass production of 7-inch 720p resolution OLED panels as early as June, with an initial monthly target of just under 1 million units, said the people who asked not to be identified, discussing internal matters. The displays are slated for shipment to assemblers around July, the people said. Representatives for Nintendo and Samsung Display declined to comment. The gaming community has speculated online about the introduction of an OLED organic light emitting diode screen, but Nintendo has stayed mum, and President Shuntaro Furukawa, I think, apologies if I butchered, said in February his company has no plans to announce a new Switch anytime soon. Samsung's involvement is the strongest indication that Nintendo is serious about updating the console, and on a large scale. That's understandable because the Switch is pretty outdated. It's over 4 years old now at this point, which is crazy to think. I remember when it first came out, it feels like yesterday, so the fact that it's already been almost half a decade at this point is pretty nuts. And considering Nintendo likes to release new consoles usually every, 4 to 5 years on average, there's a pretty good chance that at some point within the next year we are going to see an updated console or version of the Switch of some type. The release of a more premium version of Nintendo Switch console with an OLED display and support for 4K graphics for the holiday 2021 selling season could drive the company's sales above consensus for the fiscal year ending March 2022, and extend the life cycle of the Switch platform for many more years. The OLED panel will consume less battery, offer higher contrast, and possibly faster response time when compared to the Switch's current liquid crystal display. Nintendo decided to go with rigid OLED panels for the new model, the people said, a cheaper but less flexible alternative to the commonly used for high-end smartphones. The latest model will also come with 4K ultra high-definition graphics compared with TVs, they said. That could intensify a long-standing complaint of developers who have struggled with the difference in resolution between handheld and TV modes and now face a bigger gap between the two. The display's resolution mirrors the current Switch and Switch Lite, but it is an upgrade from the Switch's 6.2-inch and Lite's 5.5-inch size. If the console's housing remains unchanged, the new Switch is likely to sport a thinner bezel. Okay, so what did we learn here today, class? Well, it appears that a new Switch is gonna happen. Yeah, this has been expected for a while. A lot of people have been expecting this. It's been rumored. It's been talked about. It's been potentially hinted at, potentially not hinted at. It really just depends. And at this point, the Switch, again, it's been around for a little bit. Having a Switch with a bigger screen, which is just more powerful, which is more of just a pro version, because, I mean, Nintendo does this all the time with their platforms, whether it be consoles or handhelds. We've seen how they've continued to support the 3DS over the years until how now they no longer support it, understandably, considering it's going to be 10 years old this year. So, of course, they're not going to continue supporting hardware that ancient at this point, but considering just how recent the Switch still is, and how on fire it is, and how well it's selling, and how it would still sell well even without the pandemic, it definitely makes sense to put out something like this soon at some point. And so long as people can actually find these consoles and buy them, whether it be on Amazon, Walmart's website, Target's website, or just any website, or in stores themselves, and so long as scalpers aren't fucking things up by using bots to buy up all the systems, then we should be good to go. So, in other words, don't expect to find anything for at least a year, let's say. Let's say that this new Switch gets released in November of this year. Don't expect to find one for at least a good 6 months to a year after the fact. Just warning you now, in case that is what happens, because oh boy, oh boy, many bad things could happen, as we've seen time and time again. So hopefully nothing like that will happen, but you know, the possibility is always there, guys. But let's hope that that is not the case. So yeah, there really isn't much to say, just, yeah, what people have been expecting for a minute now is slowly manifesting into reality until now it'll be available to purchase after a year of being out. And by that I mean out of fucking stock, more like. So yeah, new Switch. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on a new Switch? You think they should avoid that? Or do you think that they need a new Switch because the OG's old as fuck and an update of some type would probably be very appreciated, it's probably necessary. I'm sure developers would really love that a lot. So yeah, what do you guys think? You know, leave your thoughts. All thoughts and opinions, regardless of how popular or unpopular they are allowed on this channel. You know, who cares so long as people are honest and they stay true to their opinions. Say as you must, you know. Don't be fake about the shit. And there you go. That's the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like or dislike, comment, subscribe for future content coming soon, as well as turn on the notification bell and set it to all notifications to receive more Switch milking videos in the future. And I'll see you all next time, but until then, I'm out. Later.